Hey, hello everyone and welcome back to Paranormal Time. Today's video is all about the paranormal. Whether you are a believer or skeptic, there is no denying that the idea of ghost spirits and other supernatural entities has captivated people for centuries. In this video, we'll be searching some of the most compelling evidence for paranormal activity, sharing some of the most chilling stories of ghostly encounters, and discussing some of the most popular theories about what lies beyond our realm of understanding. So turn off the light, grab a blanket, and get ready to explore the mysterious and often terrifying world of the paranormal time. Let's get started. Today I'm going to tell a nightmare from the station story. First, an apology if you see any mistakes. It was midnight when the train reached to my destination point. I stepped out from my couch on the platform. The temperature must be around 4 to 5 degrees, and I was shivering in spite of my double-layered jacket. For the last 8 hours, I was traveling and my entire body was aching. I stretched my body and little to relax the muscle in my back. Took a deep breath and watched on the both direction of the platform. Very few passengers get off on this station and were now moving toward the exit. I took my bag and started behind them. I passed the bridge and went down from the stairs down towards the taxi stand. Only one taxi was there, and my co-passenger were able to get it before I could reach it. It was left in front of me. I shouted, but it didn't stop. I swore and sat down on the step. Except for the one gloomy street lamp, everything around was in dark. Somewhere a dog started to bark and then the whole bunch of them joined in the chorus. After some time, they all fell silent, except for the chirping sound of the crickets. That night was all silent now. The sky was not clear, a little cloudy. There was a chill in the air. I hate to travel by train, and particularly I hate a night journey when there was very remote chances to get transport. And now here I am, at midnight 1 o'clock, at a remote place hoping for a remote chance to get any kind of vehicle. I cursed myself again. I could have taken the bus instead. That one reaches in the morning, but there was a return ticket for tomorrow evening with the kids and wife. The winter holiday was over. One Monday the schools are reopening after the Diwali holiday. It would have become too hectic to reach in the morning and again travel in the evening. I also have to report the office Monday morning. Hence I decided to take the train to get some rest in the night. I was lost in my thoughts when I felt someone moved behind me. I turned back and saw two bright yellow lights glowing in the dark behind the steps. Then they seemed to be contracted a little, followed by a growling sound. Goosebumps froze all over my body. Suddenly my ears became hot in this cold night also. It was a dog growling on me. Normally you don't see any expression in this dog eye, but this one seems to be looking very angry. It moved, turned around from behind the step and came to the bottom step. I moved back, climbing backward on the stairs, at the same time keeping an eye on the dog. I know how it goes. You try to run and then they chase you. The only way to get rid of them at night is to show them who is the boss here. But you need to have something, at least a stone handy. My bad luck was that I moved back in the stair. At least I should have grabbed one of the stones. Thought ran through my mind. I gathered my whatever left courage and bent down pretending to pick a stone. I shouted hoarsely with the threatening action and growing to the stone. The predator stopped. My morale boosted a little. I stepped forward and shouted back, this time with an overpowering sound. The dog stepped back and moved into the other direction of the road, gone into darkness. My little heart was still racing and beating hard in the little cavity of the ribcage. In this short period of time, my body temperature must have gone up at least by 10 degrees. But it again started falling back and my body shivered. I sat down on the stairs. I took on a deep breath to steady my nerves. It was again all silent now. I was able to hear my own heartbeat, and suddenly I started feeling very lonely. I looked my wristwatch. It was 30 minutes past almost. Almost 30 minutes passed since I get off the train and maybe 25 since the last taxi moved, leaving me behind. For the sake of the gods, I decided to wait for some more time. I came down on the bottom step and sat down. My heart was beating on a normal speed now, but little battle with dog made me extra cautious, and I was looking everywhere to ensure there are no more dogs coming to get me. As a precaution, I picked up few stones and kept in my hand. I waited for another 30 minutes, but neither the taxi came nor the dog. Now it was 2 o'clock. I became sure that no more taxi is going to come now till morning. My in-laws' house was just 2 kilometers from the railway station, so I finally decided to take a nice midnight walk. Maybe I will get a lift outside the station. That was on hope. So I get up and move out the station. It was the back gate of the station. I remembered there was one shortcut from this side. Perhaps I could save few hundred meters that way. I came to the point where I have to turn left to the shortcut. There was 2 roads going on the left side and I was not pretty sure which one to take it. I thought of last time when I used this road. Only difference was that time I came from home to the station. I tried to figure out the map in my brain and fixed up to the first left. This must be one, I said to myself, and started walking ahead. I was walking and walking, alone in night. Now along with the cricketers, there was the sound of my boots. I must have walked at least half of a kilometer when I first suspected that I had taken the wrong turn. The locality was receding now and few houses were there on this side of the town. I had no intention to go back again. I was hoping to get a connected road that will take me to correct route, so I kept walking. After the next 300 meters, all these houses were gone. Few hundred meters before I was sure I had seen the light of a colony. That was also gone now. Further it was completely dark. I stopped. I was breathing hard and now I was frightened a little. I looked backward. I think I saw someone under a tree. From here it was looking no more than a silhouette in the pale moonlight. I started walking toward him or her. Must be him. No woman would dare to wander at this hour of the night. Hey you, I think I am lost. Can you please help me? I shouted from distance. He or she did not answer. Hey mister, I have to go to the modern colony. Is this a correct route? No answer again. I was scared a little. Is it a ghost I'm talking with? The thought made me jump. I started a little. The goosebumps rose again all over my body. I was frightened to death. Still I take a step further. There is nothing as a ghost, I told to myself. I had the stone in my pocket, but is it helpful against a ghost? What else I am having? Nothing. If the thing ahead is ghost, I was thinking when suddenly thought. The thing moved. It raised one hand and I was fixed on the ground like a statue. I was not able to move. In one of my nightmares, I had experienced this feeling of being frozen by some evil power. A feeling of complete helplessness. I tried to scream but nothing came from my throat, except a choking sound. It moved a step ahead. Was it a step? No. It was like gliding on the surface. It has no legs. It has no legs. Oh my God. I tried to scream again. No sound came. It again glided forward. It was now 20 feet from me. I was in complete terror. I could smell the decay, the smell of the corpse, rotting beneath the damp soil from the how many years. Don't know, it was so pungent. I was unable to breathe. I thought it had choked to death. It started to move again. I thought it would be faint, but suddenly it stopped and flinched backward. I think I heard something. A bell was ringing behind me, a cycle bell. It made a gurgling sound. It was not a human sound, not even an animal. Make such a sound, whatever it was not human. I was sure now. The bell rang again. Now it shrieked in a high-pitched scream. It was in pain. The bell was causing pain to it. It screamed again and disappeared like a mist of the air. Get out of here! I heard a commanding voice from behind me. I was thunderstruck. I was familiar with that voice. Go back. Go back. The bell rang again. Then all fell silent. I looked back. There was nobody there. I moved further. There was a fresh mark of the cycle tire on the ground. I ran backward and did not stop until I reached to the main road. I was out of breath. I stopped and looked back. Nobody was following me. I stopped for a few minutes to catch hold of my breath. Then I take the second left. After 15 minutes walk, I came to my in-laws' house. I rang the bell. My wife opened the door. I kept my bag inside and locked the door behind. My wife brought a glass of water. I drank and then I told her the story. She was completely terrorized. Whom you spoke with? She asked finally. It was the old man. I said, yes, it was him. I was sure it was him. Dead from last 8 years came to protect me. So there you have it, folks. A glimpse into the mysterious and often terrifying world of the paranormal time. Whether you are a believer or skeptic, there is no denying the enduring fascination that people have with ghost spirits and other supernatural entities. We hope you enjoyed this video and that it has left you with some new insights and perspective on this intriguing topic. As always, thank you for watching and we will see you in the next one. Until then, stay healthy, stay tuned. See you in the next episode. Good night.